We'll see the sophomore punter, P.J. Buck, in the punting unit for the first time tonight.
Well, we talked about the punting, the kicking. I mean, everybody's sophomores. Well, not only is the punter a sophomore, the kicker a sophomore, the snapper is a sophomore, and the holder, Coach Moore's son Jackson, is also a sophomore. So we got a lot going on in the kicking game.
Back deep is Anderson. Buck will punt away from about his own 20-yard line. 8 minutes left to play first quarter. Good snap by Gaffney, sophomore. And
great
Buck
kick.
With a beautiful punt. Drives him to the 20. Fumble. Got it back, though. Great open field tackle made by the Trojans. Number 13 making the play. McCullough Gardner gets down there to make the tackle, and that's a 45-yard punt by P.J. Buck.
And then our punter, unbelievable. Maybe the best job of punting the football from a young kid I've ever seen. And he did everything tactically and fundamentally correct. He got himself in front of the ball. Only one ball went out of bounds a little short. Everything stayed inside the hash. We were able to box him into the sideline. And, he hasn't spent all summer just kicking every day. He's a split end as well. He's an athlete. And you love the kid. He's got a great heart.
P.J. Buck out there inside his own 25 to pump this one away to Allen, who sets up at around his own 26. 9 minutes and counting, third quarter. Center Grove in front.
3-2.
Buck. Nice angled punt. Allen lets it bounce out of bounds at the 14-yard line. Well done by P.J. Buck. He angled it to that far sideline. It rolls. It goes for 48 yards.
If you're going to miss in that situation, I think you need to miss long.
P.J. with a beautiful punt. He drives Allen back inside the 20. He touched it. He scoops it, and he's taken down. Gaffney, the long snapper with the tackle. What coverage by the Trojans. What a punt. 52 yards.
And P.J. Buck has got to be one of the top punters in the state. Yards per average, that stuff goes out the window. He's a great kid and a great punter, great athlete.
Low snap, he handles it. Good hang time. They're going to let it drop, and it drops right at the goal line. Did they keep it from going in the end zone or not? It's going to be a touchback. They're going to say inside the one. Number 10 back deep for Lawrence North. Mark
Bad snap.
Fisher.
Bad snap.
Tennell. Not much of a rush, so Buck was able to get it off. Thankfully, not much of a rush at all by Lawrence North. It's fair. Caught inside the 10 at the 8, so a 30-yard punt for P.J. Buck.
Well, he did a nice job of holding his composure. It's a low snap, keeps it in front of him, but he never panicked. He didn't just take off and run. He's still able to get his foot into it. Still got it inside the 20.
P.J. Buck in for the Trojans. Really high punt.
Good kick.
And the return man calls for the fair catch inside the 10. P.J. Buck in to punt for the first time tonight, averaging a little over 37 yards per punt. Beautiful punt. Turns over, hits at the 2-yard line, and goes sideways. It's inside the 5. Brilliant. Well done, P.J. Buck. Collins, such a threat. Back inside his own 15. Buck, beautiful punt. Good hang time. Out of bounds, no opportunity to return the football. That's what you want.
Yeah, that's a great punt. Where's
Collins so dangerous. They're going to spot it inside the 20s. Once again, Buck, good hang time. Fair catch.
Nice punt again. Pretty good punt.
Very high. He punts it all the way back to the 45-yard line. Carmel, after 3 quarters, leads Fisher 16-10. And at the end of 3, Roncalli over Greenwood 28-6.
Good kick. About the 15.
P.J. Buck averaging 37 yards per punt this season. Beautiful ball. It's going to be dropping right at the 15. Takes a nice bounce, and it'll roll out of bounds.
Great punt.
Between the 4 and 3-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 3-yard line. 47 yards on the punt for P.J. Buck. Warren bringing a lot of guys. Good job by Buck. Wow, he double clutched it. It would have been blocked. And now they're going to let it bounce inside the 20 to the 16. Well done by a sophomore, P.J. Buck.
Fantastic play by
44 yards on the punt.
That was completely, watch it here, he was completely going to be blocked. He kind of fakes and then takes one step and gets that off, but and then gets a punt also, by the way, off inside the 16-yard line.
Back deep is Rondell Allen for Ben Davis at around his own 22. Low snap. Great job by Buck. He was able to dodge not one but two of the Ben Davis defenders, and he will be marked down inside the 5. They'll mark it down at the 4-yard line. Well done once again, P.J. Buck, 62 yards on the punt.
Here you go. Take a look at it. It's a low snap. He goes down, gets it. I mean, it's going to be blocked, steps around, kicks it, gets a great kick. And Ben Davis with their backs against the wall right here. Low.
He fumbled the snap, but great job. Still another beautiful punt. Drives him inside the 10. He drops a football, nearly was tackled. He gets away from it, and now they tackle him at the 15.
A fourth down scenario coming up already at a 4th down and long, so they'll have to punt it away. And Center Grove's punter is P.J. Buck, who averages 37.3 yards per punt, standing inside his own 35-yard line.
And he's a star of the future. He can really boom it.
Well, this is a beauty. A spiral that's going to hit inside the 5 and takes a terrific Center Grove bounce. Is going to be down inside the 5-yard line.
They have been doing that all year. This P.J. Buck is just a sophomore, but wow, he's got great skill. He knows how to place the ball. And that ball turned over, hit nose down, and came backwards. Great kicker. And it wouldn't be the first time he set it down inside the 10-yard line. He's really a very adept young kicker. Look at this.
Kicks it very high and goes out of bounds at about the 10-yard line. That's where those spotted down.
Great control.
Football away.
Tristan Clark is the personal protector. P.J. Buck to kick. Oh, my gosh, look at this kick. He sailed it over his head. The ball is rolling. Oh, my goodness. The ball was kicked from the 20-yard line.
Down
That's
to the
30,
15. That's 35. That's 65 yards.